So it's our first shot on the GoPro. It is our last day in the Keys, and I'm finally feeling somewhat better. So we are getting ready to go to Bahia Honda for the day, which means I get to use the GoPro for the first time. So let's go have some fun at Bahia Honda and enjoy our final day in the Keys. So here's just a final look at our, well, at least a final look for this morning. View of our little resort here on Conch Key. I'm sure I'll film a goodbye before we actually leave, but it looks beautiful out right now, so might as well capture. See anything interesting in the water? Not seeing anything there. Take a little stroll over to our dock. There's been some interesting things hiding over here the other day, and then we haven't been here at the right time of day. Check them out since then. But maybe now we'll see something interesting. The water's a little reflective right now. I guess that's a no. But it's time to go explore Bahia Honda and see what adventures we can find there. Another trip on the 7-mile bridge on our way out to Bahia Honda. Construction crews are over here working on the old bridge because normally you can walk from the park back there to Pigeon Key, but Hurricane Irma damage has them doing construction to restore it to allow pedestrians, bikers, fishermen to use that pier. And meanwhile we are on the new bridge. And if you like the movie True Lies, this is the bridge that they blew up in the movie. Some portion of it. Fun fact. So unfortunately we did not make it to Pigeon Key. One of the things I had on my list as a possibility of the day when I got sick. So that'll have to be a future trip. So we are here at Bahia Honda State Park. America's best state parks. So I think I may have mentioned this in the previous vlog when we drove by here, but this park got especially damaged by Irma, so I'm curious to see what they've been able to fix since then. I do know that a lot of this park is still closed. Yeah, that entire direction is still closed. So normally you can drive that way and there's multiple beaches. It's completely closed. So your only option right now is to come near the bridge, which is the main attraction anyway. It looks like they don't have any beach here on the Atlantic side right now. This is normally a beach and there's nothing. A little bit that's covered in seagrass right now, but yeah, that's normally a beach.
Yeah, we're getting close to low tide too, so this is probably,
yeah, this is about as much beach as you get. And yeah, the other direction is completely closed down right now. Like I said, normally in the past I have been able to drive that direction. I think I have a previous vlog where I was able to go that direction down to the beach that I can link, but that's hurricane damage for you. This is, I think this area got some of the worst part of Irma. So still a lot of recovery to go. It's not even been 2 years, so it takes time for all of that to bounce back. So I will say, however, that right now the water is super calm. Usually the Atlantic side is a little more churny than that, so that's interesting. And then we're coming here to the main area. So this is the main attraction. Here is you can walk up to the top of the old bridge, which is what we're gonna do. And there is a little beach on the more Gulf side over here that we're planning to visit. So that's our plan for this morning. We're gonna go take a little hike. So we're on our hike, very baby hike, up to the top of the bridge. which in recent years they have reduced how far you can go. But ooh, that water looks pretty. We're gonna go swim on that side too. That looks quite inviting right now. Yeah, I would say they definitely had some damage. This used to be definitely more shaded than this. They used to have a lot more mangroves and other plants growing up here. It's gonna be a little bit of a toasty hike. So here we go. Mike's first time at Bahia Honda, trolling over here. Hi, sir. Hello. Such a troll ideal. Enjoying the scenery of your cell phone. Yeah, exactly. Google Bahia Honda and just look at the pictures while we hike to the top. Are you ready to see this cool view from the top? All right, you get to the top and go swimming because it's already super hot. Maybe we'll get to see some sharks from the top. So there is the view down to the beach. They definitely lost a lot of their trees. And the last few times I've been here, it's been super windy on top, and today we have barely a breeze, so we're burning up like crazy. But it does make the water absolutely stunning that way. Look at that. So sadly, this is as far as they'll let you go these days. But you can still see the old bridge. When I was little, and we came here, you could walk all the way to the end there. And when you got to the end, you really got the perspective of what the old bridge looked like, and you could actually see the train bridge. From this perspective, you cannot. So you get the view from the top, but you can't really see the bridge. But I'm sure there's some sort of safety reason for why they did it. It's just kind of a bummer because it was really neat to be able to walk out there and see the view from above. It makes me wonder if they had an issue with people jumping, because now you can't walk over the water. You used to be able to walk over the water. I feel like even the last time I was here in 2013, you were able to walk over the water. So I'll go back and look at my vlog footage of that to see if I was right. But now you stop before you even get to go over the water. Still pretty, but not quite the same experience as my childhood. I'm getting old, guys. So there we go. It is definitely time to go swimming. Glad we got to come, but more interested in the water than the bridge view this time around. Mike smiled once. He got stuck that way for a few minutes. Inserting pictures here. All right, let's go swim. How about that? Swimming? Oh. Hello. Hello, Mr. Osprey. You gonna come right over me? No. Bye, Osprey. There's your directions if you want to know. Pretty far distance from Berlin. On to the beach we go. We just gotta find a way down. Down the cliff here. Oh, there's stairs all the way down there. Got it. So crystal clear. very pleasant and lovely here today. Very glad that I felt good enough to come. It's been great. Okay, bye. Mike's gonna crab out of here. Okay, bye. And he's out. Oh. Goodbye, Bahia Honda. It's been fabulous. We're making one last Keys highlight trip to Five Brothers Grocery 2. This is the second location. The other one's in Key West. And they have my favorite Cuban sandwiches in the Florida Keys. Ready for some Cuban sandwiches? Yay. Alright, so we got some yuca fries. Oh. A troll. Mike got some coffee cake. Was waiting for more trolling, but there it is. There it is. And then here we have the actual prize, which is the Cuban mix. I'll take it out and show it to you in a second here. And that, my friends, is deliciousness. Nice Cuban mix. Looks delicious, and I know it's delicious because I love it. Excited. Finally, I can actually have real food. So that was delicious, just as delicious as I remember from every trip we've taken to the Florida Keys. The original location is in Key West and happened to be just down the block from where my uncle used to live, so that was a stop on every trip. Love it. So if you're looking for a good Cuban sandwich, this one is on Summerlin Key. The Five Brothers 2 grocery is on Summerlin Key, and the original location is in Key West. That's different. Helicopter just hovering there, strangely filming something.
Speed.
Oh. Wow, almost, wow. One last view of Bahia Honda and the crazy looking old bridge. And the poor straggly looking island right now. It'll come back, just needs a few more years to get some plant life back. It's looking a little straggly, but it'll be beautiful again soon. Okay, so I think this is going to almost wrap up the Keys portion of this trip. So we are saying goodbye to the condo. It seems like it's about to start raining here. But we are saying goodbye and heading on to the next portion of our trip. We might get to see a little more of the Keys on the way out, but oh, look how clear the water is now. No, not a ripple anywhere. Now would be the time to see a manatee. That would be a great way to say goodbye. No manatee, but we can say goodbye to our curly-tailed lizard friend. Goodbye, curly-tailed lizard friend. Have fun owning this little patio. It's all yours, bud. I guess the one manatee was all we're getting this trip. My parents have seen a few swim by, but that's all we got, so that's gonna wrap it up for here on Conch Key, and we'll see you further up the Keys to really say goodbye. Also, I'm not sure I ever talked about it, but these are key limes. So we did have key limes sitting right outside our room the past few days. Not ripe yet, but they do grow here in the Keys. It does a self-timer even for recording. Okay, goodbye. We're leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, don't leave.
I'm sorry. We have to. We have to go. It's really bright this direction. We're leaving. Goodbye, Conch Key.